from Kayla Vinyls, and this is every bottle of green nail polish I own. If you've never been here before and you're wondering why I have so much green nail polish, hit that link down in the describe box and it's going to take you to a video where I explain why I have 800 bottles of nail polish and why I'm currently going through the process of destashing almost all of it. My goal is to get through more than half, ideally 2/3 of my collection will be gone. So I'm just going to jump right into it. Here's my chuck it bucket. That's where we're putting nail polish that is leaving the collection. And then I have my box for nail polish I'm keeping. And I'm just going to go through and just pick my absolute favorites. One that I can't live without. If all of my polish were to disappear tomorrow, what would I absolutely need to replace right away? So, the first one is, surprise, surprise, it is a neon. This is Highlight of My Summer from China Glaze. It's a neon. Need I explain? I love it. It's actually a pretty flattering shade of green for me, and I love wearing this on my toes. It makes me look really tan. This is another one. This is Mojito. It's like a mint green, but it's sort of more on the blue side, which is why I like it. This is from Beyond the Nail, by the way. It has this really lovely lidier hollow, which is nice. This one, this is Mint Glacé from L'Oreal. It's very nice, light mint green. I'm not crazy about the brushes on some of the L'Oreal bottles. Like, some of them are cut wonky, but this one's cut fine, so I like it. I know I have two from Fiendish Fancy that I absolutely adore. So I have this darker one that has this really neat, like, dark blue shift, which is really pretty. This is Powerful, Beautiful, and Without Regret, and this is from 2015, so I'm not sure if this is, if she even, I'm sure she doesn't make this anymore, but it's a really nice color. And then this is the other one. This is Life is to be Lived. Again, 2015 from the American Horror Story collection, so not available anymore, but still really pretty. It's like a light teal, which I like. If you've never tried Fiendish Fancy's polishes, Laura does a great job. They're really nice, and all of her stuff is sort of like horror themed, which is fun. Okay, in terms, oh, this is another one I would keep. This is Deviantly Daring. This is a really pretty blue-green duochrome from China Glaze. So I'm going to be comparing all my other duochromes to this one, because this is my favorite. Now, there's nothing else here that is my absolute favorite, but there are ones here that I do like and I will use and would like to keep. So I'm just going to do a quick gloss over and pick ones that I know I can get rid of. Try and thin down the herd a little bit. This is one that can go. This is Inspiring from the Formula X. This came in a trio. It had a light blue and a light pink. And I really loved them when I first got them. But I haven't worn them in years. They have this sort of really cool pearl finish to them. So I'm going to pass that on to someone who will love it as much as I used to. Another one that I can get rid of is this one from Cosmic Colors. I hate Cosmic Colors. If you want to know why, check out any of my previous destash videos and I'll get into detail. One of these can go. This is Budding Romance from China Glaze, and this one is Tried and True. I like having this mossy green. It looks nice in a lot of nail art, so I think I'm actually going to get rid of Budding Romance because it's not opaque enough to really use with a dotting tool, whereas Tried and True is a little better, so there we go. I'm keeping more than I thought. Okay. Not ready to make up my mind about that one. This one can go. This is Four Leaf Clover. It's fine. I just don't wear it. It can go. This is another one that can go. This is Dive With Me to the Island from Essence, their Ticket to Paradise collection. I bought a few polishes from this and I wore them for a little while, but this one's just way too sheer and I don't want it anymore. Here is Nice Stems from Sinful Colors, and no, I don't need to keep that. Some of these I'm just going to look at and I'm not really going to have a reason why I'm getting rid of it. It's just green is not a color that I wear very often, and typically doesn't look stellar on me. So I have no problem being super ruthless. I think the reason I have so much green is I've been searching for a green that actually looks fantastic on me, and I haven't really found it yet, and I don't think I will. So, what else do I have here? Here's another mossy green that can go. This one's actually called Moss. This is from Joe Fresh, but it's another one that's just, you know, I don't need both of these. Even though this is more green, I don't need them both. They'll be fine for my purposes. Here is Just Spotted the Lizard. This is so old. It is another duochrome, but it is drastically different from this one. See, this one has like a more blue-green or green-yellow shift, whereas this one's more blue-green. So I'm going to keep them both because they are so different. But those may be the only two duochromes I keep, because the rest of them sort of seem the same. Like this one, this is Mistress of All Evil. I bought 3 of these Sum polishes from Smackers just because they had these really cute Disney characters on top, but I'm not keeping any of them because the formula is horrible. This one is in particular is super streaky and super thick, so it's gonna go. I'm sure I have some Disney fanatic in my life who would love those. Here's one I'm going to keep. This is The Grass is Lime Greener. It's like a more yellow version of Highlight of My Summer. On camera they look fairly similar, but in real life they actually look really quite different, so I'm going to keep them. Here's a Cosmic Colors that can go. Here is a duochrome from Nicole by OPI, Mermaid for Each Other. It can go. I don't like the Nicole by OPI brushes or bottle design, and I find that their polishes are a lot less pigmented than, you know, regular OPI, so I think I've gotten rid of almost every Nicole polish. Here's one I didn't think I was going to get rid of, but I'm pretty sure I am. This is, what is this? Dainty Digits Out of This World, and it's like a lime green with a linear hollow. I won a giveaway a couple years ago with a whole bunch of indie polishes, and, you know, some of them I really enjoyed, but a bunch of them just weren't my taste. And I was really holding on to them just because they were indie, but I don't have room in my life for that kind of hoarding anymore. So I'm going to pass this on to someone who will love it. I know a lot of people who would just absolutely adore it just because it's hollow. But this is one I'm going to keep. This is another duochrome that is really different. This one has a pink shift. This is My Gecko Does Tricks. I'm pretty sure this is from the Hawaii collection from OPI a couple years ago. But I like it. It's pretty. It's one of the few greens that actually does look somewhat good on me. Here's one that can go. This is On the Hunt. It's just a dark forest green. I've never worn it. I got this at Target Canada when they were going out of business, so I paid like 50 cents for this. Wow, I still have a lot left. This is a teal from Elizabeth Arden. It's a double-ended thing. It's got the polish on one side, the top coat on the other, so I'm going to give that to somebody. Here's a Deborah Lippmann. This is She Drives Me Crazy. This is one of about 6 Deborah Lippmann polishes I've owned. Maybe a little more because I had some minis. And I think I've gotten rid of almost all of them now. I think the only one I have left, I could be wrong, is a glitter polish that, well, I'll make my mind up about that when I get to glitters. Here's one that can go. This is Twinkle Twinkle Little Starfish from... this isn't too old. This is actually, I think, just from 2 years ago, maybe, from the China Glaze Holiday Collection. And I thought I liked it, but it's just too sheer. Here is another one that can go. This is Naughty Nautical. A while ago, Essie did this weird collection. I think they did it for a couple collections, where they had these really pretty creme colors, but they all had this like white silver micro glitter in it that doesn't really show up too much on the nails, but it is a total brat to remove. So I never wore them because I didn't want to deal with the removal process. So it's gone. Here's a couple teal polishes. I don't need these both. I don't think I need either of them to be... Well, I'm definitely going to get this one from the Face. Get rid of that one from the Face shop. This one is Well Trained. I'm going to keep that. I don't have a dark teal, and this is my favorite dark teal because it's more blue. I bought this entire collection, and I think I've kept like half of it. Here is one that is going. This is here today, Aragon tomorrow. This is from the Spain collection from OPI a while ago. It's a hunter's green and I just don't wear it. I bought it because I thought it'd be good for nail art, but it's too dark. Envy, just a dark green. I haven't actually kept a dark green yet. Probably because I just don't like dark green. But this is one of the better ones because it is fairly opaque. So I'm going to put that off to the side and I'll decide later. This may be its competition. This is Holiday from China Glaze. This is one I've had forever. You can see how gunky it is. Okay, between the two I like Holiday better. So, because it's more of a true green. This is one that's going to go. This is another really old one. This is Holly Jolly. I've had this for the better part of 10 years. It's just a Christmas holly green with, it's got like this sort of slightly gold shimmer. It's not hard to take off. It's not like a micro glitter or anything like that. But I just don't need both of them. And given the option, I'll always take the cream option. I like cream polishes. So if that's the only dark green I'm keeping, what's this one? This is Jadis, the New Black. And if I recall correctly, this one is kind of sheer. It's not super sheer, but it's not dark enough or opaque enough for nail art. So I'm going to pass on that one. And the winner is Holiday. Here's another dark green that's going. This one's from the Face Shop. I bought a bunch of these because some of them are actually really great stamping polishes. And I think this is one of them. So I'm going to move it to my stamping polishes, not my regular collection. Here's one that can go. This is Mind the Gap. I held on to this so long because I'm an Anglophile and Mind the Gap, you know, the little tube station or tube announcement. But it just kind of looks like a rotten compost green. It just does not look cute on me at all, so I'm going to pass it on. Here's another one I'm going to pass on. This is Mystic Green from Maybelline Color Show. These are supposed to be holographic. None of them are holographic, so I'm getting rid of them. But I bought these for like 75 cents on clearance, so no guilt. Here's a really nice sort of bright green. And can you hear the fire trucks go by? I live near a firehouse, so I hear them like 6 times a day. I never realized how often they go by until I started filming. Anyway, this one from Bourjois is Amant de Fil. I'm going to let it go because it takes forever to dry. It chips pretty quickly on me and is kind of sheer. But I do definitely want to keep a mint green. So I have like 3 mint greens left. This one's going to go. This one I know is going to go. This is Blow My Mint from Essence. This is from the Bloom Me Up collection years ago. This is Mint Sorbet from Sally Hansen. Oh my lord. How many fire trucks are going? In my new municipality, every time someone calls 911, they send the fire trucks, so I hear them a lot. Okay. So that's the 2 of them side by side. This is Essence from the Unforgettable Kiss collection, and this is Always on My Mint. I think I'm going to keep Mint Sorbet just because that looks, as it's drying, it's looking more and more white as opposed to mint. Okay, here's a duochrome that's going to go because even though it's a little lighter than Deviantly Daring, it looks pretty similar on the nail. Here is a Scatter Hollow Green. It's called Winter Holly. That's going to go. I don't really wear many glitters these days. Here's another Cosmic Color. Here's another duochrome. Pretty identical to Deviantly Daring, so it's going to go. Here are a couple of greens that are pretty similar. I don't need both. One is Ruffles and Feathers, and this one is Queen Victoria Street. I don't remember which one I like more. I don't think it's Ruffles and Feathers. Who's more opaque? Queen Victoria Street. Okay, so Queen Victoria Street's going to stay and Ruffles and Feathers is going to go. Here's another one from the Face Shop that can go. Amazon, Amazoff. Do I need both? I'm going to get rid of Amazon, Amazoff because I like One Track Mind better. It's more blue. Here's a light green. This is Sea Spray. I just don't like that one. My dog sled is a hybrid. This kind of reminds me of In the Cabana, which is not currently here because it is on my bedside table because I painted my toes with that last week. And it is definitely staying. So I don't really need both, but I'm on my last bottle of In the Cabana. So I think what I'm going to do is put my dog sled is a hybrid in my backup drawer so that when I run out of In the Cabana, I can just pick this up and use it, because I love this color on my toes in the summer, and I know that I'm going to run out of In the Cabana. So instead of, you know, getting rid of this and then having to buy a replacement, I'm just going to hold on to it, but it's not going to be in my collection. At least not yet. Here is Pretty Edgy from Essie. This is one I've had a really long time. I think I'll keep it because I haven't kept one like this, and this is like one of the nicer greens because it has more of a blue shift, but this is one that's going. This is Vested Interest. It's kind of this weird grayish green. It's not cute on me. Rise and Shine from Sinful Colors. It's another one that can go. Jaded from the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. It can go. This one from Rimmel. This teal color. I don't even know what color this is. Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, Do Not Disturb. It can go. Mermaid's Tears. I'm going to let it go. I've had it a really long time. It's getting a little bit goopy, and I know I can thin it, but it's not worth holding on to. Here's another one from Spa Ritual. I feel really bad. I've been so mean to Spa Ritual in this D-stash. I only have like 3 polishes from them, and I think I've gotten rid of all of them. And it's nothing against Spa Ritual. I do like the polishes. I especially love the handle. It's just a really comfortable nail polish to use. But my color choices were not stellar. So I'm going to pass this on and hope that somebody else really enjoys it. Gaga for green. Nope, too sheer. Off it goes. This is one I'm going to get rid of. This is Dealer's Choice from Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy. I actually really love the top coat from this line. And the polishes are pretty good too. It's just, I don't need this color. This is from Oont. Someone gave this to me. Oh, there's no name. They do tell, so it's SY035. I haven't tried it. So I think I'll put it in the holding pen just to try, but I don't think this is one that's going to stay. But I want to try it. I want to give it a chance before I get rid of it. Here's a neon. This is I'm With the Lifeguard. This is one that needs kind of a white base to really pop, but it's cute. I'm going to hold on to it. I can't sing it on neon. This is Granny Smith Apple from the Crayola collection. I'm going to hold on to this because it is just like it's a perfect green. So this is great for nail art because just about every polish I've tried from the Insta-Dry collection is super opaque with one coat. So it's great for stamping and nail art. Here's a duochrome that can go. This is Gorgeous from Sinful Colors. Here's a teal from Sation called Dating the Duke. I can't even open it. And then there were 2. So I have this one, Green Apple Jelly Bean Polish from Cuter Cuticles. This was my first indie polish ever. Sammy no longer makes polishes. She focuses on her fantastic cuticle oils and barrier butters and all that. If you have not been to check out the Cuter Cuticles website, I highly recommend. Her stuff is fantastic. And she did make nail polish once upon a time, and this is proof of that. But I'm going to pass this on. This is it was a sheer jelly polish, and you know, back when jelly sandwiches were all the rage, I had to have a green one. But I don't wear it. So I'm going to pass it on. I'm sure someone else out there, you know, will really, really appreciate this vintage Sammy polish. And Ilama Squa. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I don't really care at this point. This is MILF. I bought this. Okay. I bought this at the beginning of February, knowing full well that for Lent this year, I was giving up everything but red nail polish. So yes, that's true. For 46 days straight, I wore nothing but red nail polish. So by the time I was able to switch from red nail polish, I had kind of forgotten about this. So I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to put it in the holding pen and give it a shot. I'm not entirely sure it's one that's going to last, but I know some people who will enjoy it if I don't like it. So I'll give it a shot and we'll see if it's still here at the end of the summer. So let's tally it up and see how many are staying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 3 of which are neon, and 3 of which are duochrome, and 1 of which is holographic, and 3 of which are indie. So, I mean, given what I had to work with, this is still a little bit more than I need in terms of green nail polish, just because I don't wear it that often. But it is one of those staples that you need for nail art. So, I mean, even though these cream polishes over here that I know I'm just not going to wear, I do need them for nail art. So, I have these. I have my little collection, and I'm happy with that. But, stay tuned. In a couple of months, I'm going to do another destash where I can sort of pare down my collection even more and get rid of those little stragglers that I was maybe on the fence about. So subscribe if you want to see that. And if you want to see some more destash, you can also subscribe and hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified when I upload. And next time, we're going to tackle my nude nail polishes. That's going to be a really hard one. So, thanks for watching. Bye!